Hello and welcome back to Mary Makes Studio. Today we have a journal that I call the Butterfly Altered Composition Notebook. As you may guess, it's made from an altered composition notebook. The outside dimensions are 7 1/4 wide by 9 3/4 tall. The pages are sewn into the binding of this journal, so they're not going to come loose. There are 60 pages inside, and about 40 of those pages are mostly blank so that there's lots of space for journaling or adding pictures or sticking in memorabilia that you've collected from the trips that you want to remember or the outings that you've had. This book contains new items. The only thing that is not new are a couple of the vintage laces, which you can see here on the edges. I really put a lot of lace into this journal, and I think it turned out beautifully. On the cover, you have 2 wooden butterflies, which I have painted with a slightly metallic paint to set them off. I've also added a tassel to this journal. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer so that you can see it. It has fabric flowers, wooden beads, and little metal butterfly charms. I am so proud of how this journal turned out. This is one of my very first junk journals I've ever made. I made it 4 years ago, I believe. And I was completely new to the process. So my sewing is not the best, but I think you will enjoy what you see in this notebook. The cover is cotton fabric, and it is sewn all the way around the binding. The back is completely plain, and I didn't attach a closure to this journal because honestly, I just didn't think it needed it. There was so much going on. So when you open it up, the first thing you see is a pocket, and I've got a tag where I put a little bit of ephemera on there. That's a sticker. And then this gorgeous this gorgeous piece of gilding paper. I still don't know much about gilding paper except that it's gorgeous. This came out of an old Happy Planner. It was one of the section dividers for my Happy Planner, and I thought it fit really well here. This is actually a piece of an old bandana, and you can see that I've stitched here, and that's because there's a pocket on this page. And this one's a lace pocket, and it's where I stitched the bandana on. The first piece here is a piece of ephemera with some little phrases on here. What keeps me from changing things in my life? And I would use that as a journaling prompt if you ever get stuck for what to write about. Here's a little Tim Holtz piece of ephemera. I love those flowers on the back. And then this is a neat little project. It's a triple fold tag. So you got the first tag here that's nice and short. And you can see I've got lace on the edge. I've got a sticker. I've got another sticker. I've got modeling paste. And then beneath all of it, I've decoupaged paper onto it. So you open this side and there's a gorgeous flower print. And then I stenciled some flowers onto that. This first piece is attached to the second tag, which this is the front of that tag. You open this up this way, and you got more journaling space, more butterflies with that decoupaged paper and lace. And then when you flip it over, you've got even more space to journal. And it all fits neatly in this vintage lace pocket. Then this page I just kept very simple. It's coffee dyed paper, and I took some scrapbook paper that I didn't love so much, and I cut out parts that I did love about it and stuck it on this page. You've got a full page here for anything that you want to put in. This is a vellum pocket, and inside you've got a tag that I collaged on. And you flip the page. And this is one of my favorite elements, and you will see it pop up time and time again in my journals. I learned it from Margaret at 7 Plaza on her YouTube channel. And it's these little mini file folders. And I didn't put anything in here right now. However, Let me find a sheet of paper really quick. I've got everything but a sheet of paper. Okay, here. I've got an old receipt. Let's use it. Oh, I need to get you centered. I'm sorry. Okay, so we've got this receipt, and I will show you that this top layer is even a pocket right there. There's a pocket here, a pocket behind this tag, or tab, a pocket in front of the tab, a pocket behind this tab. You get the idea. There's a lot of pockets here. They are tiny, but ticket stubs and little things like that will fit perfectly in these pockets. They're a lot of fun. This page has another vellum pocket, and this is a really cute idea that I learned from Genevieve Designs. And she takes packaging material. This is packaging material from 49 and Market. And she makes these tucks, and it's got some paper clips up in here. And you can take these papers out, and you can write on them, and when you're done, you can get rid of them if you want to. You can file them away. But then, when you get rid of all the papers that are in here, you can grab more papers and stick them right back up there. And they will stay put because of the magnets. And this is removable, by the way. It is held in place with a magnet. I'm sorry, it is not. I'm sorry. Totally confused. It's not a magnet. It fits inside the pocket. Sorry. We've got more of this lace trim. And another pocket here with a tuck spot. And a little envelope. And I stuck some ephemera in here with plenty of room for writing on the backs of it. I think there's 4 sheets, maybe 5. There's 4 sheets. And then a little heart, a rose gold heart paper clip. And that tucks right back in there. These are chipboard or cardstock stickers. And to tell you the truth, I can't remember what company they are from. This next page has another one of my favorite little tricks for dressing up a journal page. It's a removable paper clip, and you've got the little flags on it that have got Tim Holtz stamps on them, or stamped on them, and then you've got a little dragonfly charm and a sunflower charm. And I just think this is the cutest thing. So that's like, you can put it on any page you want to in the journal. We got more journaling space on these pages. This one is from a Kara Brandon Creations printable. I just made a little hole and covered it with acrylic, clear acrylic. And then I've got a little tag using her printables and some old scrapbook paper that I had. And you can just slide that right back in there, and you see the butterfly through there. Then we've got some writing paper from when we were in elementary school. At least that was the kind of paper I had in elementary school. More stickers, and this is coffee-dyed graph paper. I'm sorry, I just have trouble talking on camera. More lace. This is a vintage lace. And more stickers with notebook paper that originally came in this composition notebook. There's a few sheets of it in here. More stickers, more coffee-dyed paper. This page is an index card, and I used modeling paste, flexible modeling paste, and what are they called? No, now my mind has gone blank. Color sparks, that's what they've called. Color sparks to make these beautiful range of colors in here. I think it turned out beautifully. It is completely attached to this page, so you would have to journal around it, unless you wanted to try to write in there. But it's textured, so it would be a little bit hard to get your pencil or your pen in there and write it. Anyway, more journaling space here. More space. little set of envelopes, a trio of envelopes with a little label here, and these are glued down, I think. Yes, they are glued down completely, but you can journal on this part of the page. And we've got more lace here. This is new lace. Then we've got another vellum pocket, and this is from a masterboard I made a few years ago, and I've been cutting it up and using it wherever I thought I needed some space, and that's more stamps and stickers on the back. Try to get it in there. Okay, I guess that's as far as it's going. Okay, so we got more stickers, more coffee dyed paper, beautiful butterfly trim. And I don't remember where I got it, but I'm almost out. And if anybody knows where you can find trim like this, please let me know. It's beautiful and I dearly love it. This is my favorite page in the whole journal. This is another one I have made for myself, and it's too pretty to use. So after I've been looking at it all these years, I've decided to rehome it to someone who will use it and will love it and fill it up with their memories and wonderful things. On this page, there's a little set of pockets. There's one here, and one here. This one is a removable paper clip, and it has a sunflower, that's actually a shank button, and it also has a butterfly and a little bit of stamping, and then there's some more stamping on the back. And you just slide it over the edge of any page in the journal. It won't work over one that has lace because the lace is too thick for it to grab onto it. But you just slide it on, and it marks your place in your journal. The next page, there's the back of that. We've got a little card with a fairy. It says Michael Moss Daisy. And I'd used it as a flip out, and it's the Song of the Tulip Fairy. More of the coffee dyed graph paper, more journaling space, more stickers, another little bit of lace. Actually, I think that one's not lace. That's just a trim. This one is a lace, a vintage lace. A gorgeous butterfly. And we've got pockets here with one. This tag goes in this pocket. It's got a chipboard sticker, so it's thicker than a normal sticker is. I don't know if you can see the what's it called? The dimension. There, I think you can see it there. And then behind it is another tag from that same masterboard, and I attached a sunflower charm here. I'm sorry, I'm getting you out of the frame. And I've just ripped the pages to give it a really old, grungy kind of look. The back is clean, and you could journal in between these stickers. This is another one of my Happy Planner dividers. Share your beauty with the world. A little bit more trim. This is a little cluster, and that's from a rub-on. More trim. This is another one of the flip outs, and it's attached with washi tape here and here, and it's got butterflies all over it, so I thought it was totally appropriate. And then here we have a little cluster that I've attached with a metal charm butterfly, a little bit of gauze, some fabric from the cover, and some of the vellum from several of the pages that I've used in here. Up here's another little cluster, and that is actually part of a tea bag that's behind that butterfly. And we've got this beautiful butterfly paper. Another pocket with a luggage tag and some collaging on here. And another one of the Tim Holtz pieces of ephemera that's got the moths on it. and a pretty flower pattern on the back. And more journaling space with a nice green trim. This is another little neat pocket. Let me get my tweezers. I keep putting them up thinking I'm done, and I'm not. This is a really cute pocket, and it also is made out of an index card. And when you slide in through the side here, you can actually go through here too. This little card pulls out from the side. It worked a little while ago. I think it's up too far. Okay, so here we go. This is a little printable postcard piece of ephemera from Genevieve Designs. And I had this little tag with a butterfly and thought it was the cutest little thing to stick inside here. There's also a little bit of ephemera. This is not vintage. This is modern day vintage looking ephemera. And I'm not even sure, it might be a sticker on the back. And then you can just slide it right back in its little hole. And it peeks through there. There is no acetate covering this. When I had this idea, I had already started to glue it down, and I really quickly pulled it up long enough to just cut a little square there, or rectangle there. And then we've got another page that I have actually glued down here, and another little dragonfly charm, if I can get my fingers to work. And then we've got the back pages of the journal. This is another one of the Happy Planner dividers, and I absolutely love the thoughts behind this page. When I read this, I think about how God loves us, because God is the I am. But he says that I am loved and adored, thankful, beautiful, bold, important, enough, perfectly imperfect, very blessed, fearless, and fabulous. All of us are. All of us are. And then this one is another pocket, and I just stuck an envelope in here. And I thought you could stick in anything you wanted to capture memories. You could even, if you wanted to, I don't know how well it would work, but you could get like a little baggie and put some sand in here from a beach trip. Something like that. Lock of baby's first hair. Possibilities are limitless. So, this is my butterfly altered composition book, and it will be listed in my Etsy store. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Have a blessed day. God loves you.